Hello, lovely internet friends. My name is Megan. For those of you who are new, hi, welcome. Hope you stick around. If you're not new, I sure hope you're still going to stick around. And thank you for coming back and watching another one of my videos. Today, we are starting a new weekly reading vlog. Today is June 29th. It is Monday and it's around lunchtime. I'm in a really good mood and I'm really excited for this vlog. I know I was supposed to have my Romanceathon vlog up last week. Didn't really happen. I read a few books which I will be talking about in my wrap-up, which will already be uploaded once you guys are watching this vlog. But I read really good books last week, but it just kind of spiraled where I vlogged like the Monday and the Friday and it wasn't really cohesive in any sense. I didn't have any b-roll. So we're just scrapping the vlog and starting fresh with a new week of reading and also a new month of reading because July 1st is on Wednesday, which is also Canada Day, which is really exciting. That means some time off. I will be heading to my parents' house, which is probably the only place I feel safe going amidst the COVID crisis. Do not worry, I take care of myself. This morning I had physiotherapy and it felt amazing, but that's also out of the way for the week. As you guys don't know, I injured my back in November and I'm healing now. I should be back at work in August is the plan as of now, so that's very exciting. But yeah, I also filmed CANDYLAND Picks My TBR, which will be uploaded again the time you're seeing this, but it's one of my favorite videos to film. I hadn't filmed it in 2 months, but I am back on it and I absolutely love it. It's one of the videos that does the best on my channel as well. So if you guys want to check those out, feel free to. I will leave a playlist in the description or in the cards if I remember to. But that means I have picked out my July TBR and these are the books I will be reading as of this week. So we can start fresh with some new books. 2 of which are in this package. I ordered, well, 2 of them were pre-orders and then I ordered 2 other books, so I will be unboxing them. If you guys want to skip the unboxing, because I do understand unboxings are not everyone's cup of tea, I will leave a timestamp while I will mention the books I will be reading first and the rest of the plans for the day. But for those of you who do like unboxings, this is a treat. So, oh, I'm so excited! I'm rarely this excited for books, but some of them, the book releases that are coming out in the next months are just So the first one I have is Party of Two by Jasmine Guillory, and this cover is even more stunning in person than it is online. This one is one of the July books on my TBR. This one was for... what was it for? Most anticipated? I think this is a romance novel. It's the 5th one in the Wedding Date series. Again, I talk about it more in my TBR and we'll be talking about it once I read it. So there's this one. Then, ooh, this is pretty. The next one I have is called Enemies by T-John, I believe. This is not a new release, but it's one I've been looking at for a long time. This is a romance novel. It has to do with a football player, and the girl who we are following has known him since the 6th grade, and for some reason they are enemies. I believe this is an enemies to lovers sports romance. I'm so excited, and it has like small town vibes as well, so love that for me. The one I'm most excited about, ooh, this is so cute, is Take a Hint, Danny Brand by Talia Hibbert. I read the hardcover version of this, the whole of the Get It Like Chloe Brown, so holding a paperback copy of the book, the next book makes it feel tiny. This is the 2nd book in that companion series. I read Get a Life Chloe Brown in the last vlog I uploaded, so check that one out if you want to see my feelings on that, which were me squealing about the book because I loved it so much. But Take a Hint, Danny Brown is following the next Brown sister, which is Danny, and it has a fake dating trope, and I think it's fake dating. Is it? I don't know if it's like enemies to lovers and fake dating. I think that's it. I love Talia Hibbert's writing, and I have purchased a few of her books now because I love it so much. She's also an author of color, as is Jasmine Gilroy. So if you guys are looking to support more authors of color and you love romance. And the last book is one that's really outside my comfort zone that I've been seeing so much rave about, and I feel like I really enjoy hearing about the author as well, because she has a very interesting path. I believe she's only like 23 or something, and she's already written a book, and that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. And this is a very graphic fantasy novel that I believe is kind of like inspired by the 100-Year War as well. This I have wanted to read for a long time, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to love it. This is very graphic. It's something that people say to go in with caution, but that's not really the reason why I don't think I'm gonna like it. It's just because it looks to me like it's very high fantasy, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to be acquainted with the world, and it's an expensive book, so I waited until it got on massive sale on Amazon, which happened a few days ago, so I got that one. So this is my haul. And I'm very excited. So again, these two are on my July TBR, so I might be picking up one of these first. I'm not sure yet. And this is my little haul. So today I need to edit my Candyland Picks My TBR video. I want to clean up the apartment a little as well and work on my bullet journal spreads, because July is almost here and I don't have my spreads ready yet. So I might do some b-roll of that, or actually show you guys a few of my spreads once I've worked on them. And that's about it. Once I know what I'm reading, I'm kind of, like, I'm really excited for all the books I have to read this month. I really don't know what I'm going to pick up first. I wish you guys could, like, tell me what I should read, but it's going up, like, a week later than this is being filmed, so that's not going to happen. I'm gonna go figure my life out, and once I have, I'll come back on here. But I just wanted to show you guys these wonderful books and just get this vlog rolling and wish you guys a happy week. So I'll catch you guys, for you, in 2 seconds, but for me, God knows how long it'll take until I update you guys again. Hello friends, it is now 6 p.m. and I am in my like office slash bunny area working on my bullet journal. I finally started working on my July spreads. I have, oh my god, you guys can't see this. I have like my July spread for like my opening page and my quote. I'm not a super artistic person, but it's really fun and enjoyable and really relaxing. So if you guys want bullet journal videos, let me know. Like I could do like monthly flip throughs, because I do have like bookish stuff in there as well. So that's been taking up a little bit of my afternoon, and I also decided to start reading A Party of Two by Jasmine Gilroy. It's going to be the first read for the month of July. I started reading this when I opened up the box I had hauled for you guys before, and I read a few pages and was immediately hooked, so this I'm going to try to read a little bit more this evening. I also need to paint my nails. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the writing style so far, and we've already had an encounter between the main character and love interest, and I have a feeling I'm really going to enjoy this one. Probably going to be my favorite out of the series so far. I have read The Wedding Date, which was the first one, as well as The Proposal, which I believe is the third one. I also want to read I think it's called The Royal Holiday, which is the fourth book in this series, and it's like surrounded by Christmas, and I really want to read that one as well. But yeah, that's my little update for now. I'm going to keep working on my bullet journal, maybe show you guys a little bit of progress later on, and update you guys when I've done some reading. I'm really, really excited for this one. friends, it's now Thursday. I didn't really update you guys in the last 2 days. Tuesday was a bad health day. I had really bad cramps in my stomach and my back, so I took it easy. And yesterday we actually celebrated my boyfriend's birthday a few months late because of COVID. We couldn't really do anything for his birthday. That was in April. So my mom actually had this little lunch outside, well, more like dinner outside, and a like afternoon spent in the sun at my parents' house. Obviously we still social distance, but sitting outside, it was like my immediate family and my boyfriend. We had like balloons in the trees and we got him a little gift. He went paddle boarding. I still can't really do that. I have my backache still, but I'm getting there, you guys. So I spent the day in the sun and just hanging out with some family, which was really nice. I have been playing Animal Crossing as well, putting stones and like little corners on my island. I'm starting to be a little bit more creative, which is fun. As I was playing Animal Crossing, I decided to start listening to an audiobook, and I decided to pick up Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel, which is a sci-fi adult novel where we follow the storyline of when this girl was younger. She was riding her bicycle for her birthday and fell into this huge metal hand. Now it's years later. She has studied physics and she is now head of the department that is studying this hand after it was kind of dropped from the military's interest, and they're trying to figure out what it is. It's kind of like an extraterrestrial thing that was dropped on the earth, according to the scientists that cannot find like human resources sufficient enough to create this hand. And we are discovering other parts of this. I guess it's almost kind of like a robotic figure across the world, and it's kind of uncovering the secrets of what is going on. This is told in case files and interviews. The audiobooks are phenomenal. If you guys are going to read this series, read the audiobooks 100%. Yeah, read the audiobooks, listen to the books. Yeah. I had started this a year ago, but then I stopped my Scribd membership because I was having a hard time with Scribd at the time. And now I decided to pick this book back up. I'm like an hour and a half into it, so not that much, but I will be doing a lot of cleaning today, so listening to that. Hopefully I can finish it before the end of the week. I haven't done much progress in my physical read, which is Party of Two, but I'd really like to at least finish that book this week. Tomorrow evening I'm going back to my parents' house and into Saturday, so I'll try to get more b-roll. I hope you guys liked the little b-roll I had from yesterday. I just love my parents' house so much. It's the countryside, and the sun, the water, the countryside. What else can you want, really? But yeah, that's my update. It's only like 8 a.m. I just filmed my June wrap-up, which will be up by the time you see this. But yeah, that's all for now. I'll update you guys when I have hopefully listened to more and read more of my book, but I might hop on Animal Crossing at like 9 a.m. To see the turnip stalks and work a little bit on my island. This is a PSA for anyone who's ever said, I want bunnies, or bunnies are not hard to take care of. I would like to state that that is actually not true. If you actually do your research well and take care of bunnies, there are a shit ton of work to do because they actually shit a shit ton. I have 2 bunnies, one of them which is still a young baby. I don't feel like I've properly introduced them on my channel. I should probably do that. But today's mission was to deep clean their cages. I did the bottom level of one, and now I'm cleaning like the top of the cage. This is hard work. I'm so tired. Yeah, just letting you guys know, bunnies aren't like the easiest thing. They're amazing pets, but they're really hard to take care of, so I don't want to hear anyone ever again say, bunnies are like the easiest pet to take care of. No, get a goldfish. It is still Thursday and it's 4 p.m. now. I've basically been cleaning the entire apartment all day, and I have to take breaks because of my back, so it's taking forever. Say hello to Kitty. So I haven't really done anything else. I haven't played Animal Crossing yet, so that's probably what I'm going to go do now that I'm done. But I've been listening to my audiobook, and I am now 50%, well, 47, so basically halfway through this book now, and I love it, as I mentioned before. My thoughts haven't really changed. I adore the audiobook. I really enjoy the narration, and like it's a full cast narration, so it's really cool. And basically all of this is just interviews and files, so reading it could be, I mean, it might be fun for some people. It's kind of not as interactive, but when you listen to the audiobook, it feels like you're watching a movie, and I'm not someone who can usually visualize things easily. Like, there was this conversation, I don't remember where, was it Instagram or Twitter, where people were saying that some people have the capability of like very much like seeing things that are on page, like being able to create like a mental image of what they're seeing in characters, and that's how people draw fan art. But other people can't do that, and I'm part of the people who usually can't do that, aside from a few like books where I feel like the description, or maybe I connect more with the characters or something of the sorts, but sometimes I'm able to visualize some sections of the book, and with this I can very much visualize the kind of robot they're talking about, and when they find different pieces I can kind of imagine what they look like, which is really fun because it kind of gives you, like I said, more like movie vibes than like just reading a regular book, and I find that super interesting. I really love the diversity in the characters and how they're all so different personality wise. The main, like I believe she's the main pilot girl. Why am I blanking on her name? Jesus, there's too many names, I feel like. Well, anyways, the main pilot girl in here kind of reminds me of the girl in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, not Amy, the other one. Is her name Rosa? I believe. Something of the sorts. Like her personality and how like unapologetic and she's kind of like in your face kind of personality really reminds me of this character, and I really love it. And what's great about this book as well is that it's by a Canadian author, and I am Canadian. I've wanted to support more Canadian authors. It's just I feel like I'm lacking the resources, but recently Kayla, excuse my cat, Kayla at Books and Lala actually made a video about and put recommendations when she was talking about the Read-A-thon. That's like the Canadian-based readathon she hosts every year. So I'm gonna check that out because I find it really great to be able to support Canadian authors, and I really love the audiobook. Once I finish that one, I'm probably gonna start listening to the other ones. I'm not usually a big audio fan, so I feel like it says a lot about how good this is. The only other one that, what was it? I don't remember, but I feel like full cast audiobooks are one of the only ones I actually enjoy. But I've been trying to get into audiobooks because I like to play Animal Crossing and that kind of stuff, so it's kind of like reading while doing other things. It was great. So yeah, that was a little bit of a tangent on this book, but I'm really loving it so far. I also really need to paint my nails. I had a package to open and now I don't know where I put it. Anyway, found it. I'm gonna do this quickly because my camera battery's flashing, but these are book outlet orders I placed a little while ago, and it's all middle grade books, I believe, except for a few pre-orders, so I don't know which this one is because they come out of order. Ooh! Okay, this is bigger than I expected. This is Wild Spark by Vashti Hardy, and I basically purchased this because of Jade at January Reads and Gavin at How to Train Your Gavin. This, I believe, is the story of a young girl whose sister is, whose brother has passed away, and in this world souls go into machines, like they transfer to machines, and I believe she goes on the look for her brother. I think that's what I grasped from it. This is a very gorgeous book. It's pretty thick for a middle grade. It's like 430 pages, but the font is huge, so I should be fine. I really want to read this soon, so super exciting book mail. Hello friends, it's now Friday. I just finished filming my haul video, which was long overdue. I didn't even I didn't haul all the books, I just hauled the books from the last few months that I have purchased. Obviously not the books I have received in this haul or in the month of July. That will be for my next haul, which I plan on doing monthly now. But I wanted to update you guys that I'm almost done with Sleeping Giants. I just have a little bit of this left. I'm not sure which chapter I'm on part 5, but I'm at least on page 300. I have about an hour left of the audiobook, but I listen on like 1.8 times speed because there's this one woman who talks in this book that I can't handle at 2 times speed because of her accent, but for the rest it's very smooth sailing at 1.8. I usually am not very good at listening to audiobooks a little bit faster, but with this one it works. Again, I'm loving it. I'm loving the twists and turns in this one, and will for sure have to pick up the next book in the series. I have the next one here. I also want to do this one via audiobook. I don't know why. I ordered both of these from Book Depository. They're not at all the same size, so love that for me. But I cannot wait to see what happens in this one. It looks even shorter. Yeah, it's shorter than the first book, so I hope this one doesn't have middle book syndrome, but that will probably be in next week's vlog, and finishing at least this in this vlog. Yeah, I have some editing to do and some cleaning to do, and then during the evening and tomorrow I will be chilling at my parents' place. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys that I'm really loving this, and I cannot wait to finish this, and obviously as of now it is definitely a 5 out of 5 stars for me. Hello friends, it's still Friday and I'm updating you for a third time. What a win. I'm now at my parents' house, as you can see from the background, and the kind of poor lighting because the lighting is yellow and right in front of us, but it's fine. Also, I'm whispering because my parents are both sleeping upstairs, but I wanted to come on here and chat with you guys a little bit. I had a really nice day with my mom today. We chilled outside and we had pizza for dinner. My parents bought pizza and I'm really grateful for that. I love being able to spend time with my parents, and it was so nice of them to treat me to pizza, and we just had a really nice day. Today I also did finish Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel, which is the main reason why I'm updating you guys. I wanted to say that I loved it till the very end. 5 out of 5 stars, and 100% recommend the audiobook route. I had so much fun reading this, and the story and the plot twist, and I got so attached to some of the main characters in that book. Even though it's all told through like files and interviews, you really do get attached to the characters, and I think it's really, really well done. So I will be continuing on with the series, and I'm so happy I do own 2 of the 3 books already, like physically, because these are books I for sure want to keep on my bookshelf. If you guys are looking for like an introduction to sci-fi, this is really fun because it's kind of like in our world but with sci-fi elements in it. So I definitely recommend if you're Canadian and looking to support Canadian authors, or maybe you're thinking of participating in Read-A-Thon, which is Kayla's Read-A-Thon that is now postponed to the first week of August, I believe. It's a really good book for that. So there's that. Animal Crossing update. The new summer update, the first one of the summer, came out today, where you can actually go swimming in the ocean now. So I spent maybe like 30 minutes today playing. I'll probably play a little more before I go to bed tonight. I wanted to get the second audiobook from the Themis Files, which is Waking Gods, the sequel to Sleeping Giants. I had the first one on Audible, but then I was like, oh, I could try Scribd, because Scribd is less expensive than Audible, obviously, but they don't have the series on there. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll read one of the books for my TBR. So I tried looking for The Beautiful by Renee Audier. It's not on there. I looked for Stalking Jack the Ripper. Since I read it so many times, I was like, maybe I can listen to it this time. Not on there. I was very disappointed, to say the least. So probably gonna buy like the 3 extra credit pack on Audible and listen. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So no audiobook for now, But I do have a book that I got in the mail today that I really want to start. It's not even on my July TBR, but that is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This could have worked for one of my CANDYLAND Picks My TBR prompts for a book with green on the cover. I don't know why I didn't think of it. I might... No, I'm for sure going to read Stalking Jack the Ripper this month, but I mean, I still want to read this. This is his newest thriller that came out this past Tuesday. Really excited for this. This is a story about a girl who, when she was younger, she lived in this really creepy house, and her father actually wrote a book called House of Horrors about it. She doesn't really believe it, but she doesn't really remember the house. She doesn't believe anything her dad has said, but the story really starts when her father passes away and she is actually given this house. She decides to go back and, you know, see what it's all about. And I believe the story is told half in the House of Horrors novel that her dad has written, and the other half is like her perspective. I can't wait to read it. I know a lot of people who love thrillers actually really love that one, including Gabby from Gabby Reads. She read it recently and it's one of her favorite books of the year. So I'm really excited for that. I'm also gonna try to upload my haul video, which is supposed to go up on Saturday. My parents' internet is amazingly fast, so hopefully it only takes literally a few minutes. And I'm gonna play Animal Crossing, read a little bit of this, which I hope won't give me nightmares, but we shall see. Also, this cover is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I know Marina Zapata also had a new book come out today. I might get that one. I'm really excited. So yeah, those are all my updates. I'll see you in the morning. Hello friends, happy Saturday. It is super nice outside today. It's like 30 degrees and I have a beautiful lake view that I think you guys have seen in the b-roll. It's now noon. I've been sitting out here pretty much alone. My mom and my sister decided to go to Value Village today, but I didn't want to go. I wanted to spend some time outside, so I stayed at my parents' house and I have been reading. I'm almost 100 pages into Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This is my first Riley Sager book, and I'm really loving the writing so far. The story in of itself is very intriguing as well. It does have paranormal elements, which I'm not used to, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to take a little break and play some Animal Crossing and just chill a little bit and enjoy the outdoors. So I just wanted to update you guys that I have been reading, and that's pretty much all I have to say, and my arm is killing me, so goodbye! Hello friends, it's now Saturday evening. I'm here in my PJs with a slightly sunburned face, which I don't think you can see because of the light, to end my vlog. I hope you guys have really enjoyed it this week. I had a really wonderful day today. I was able to read all afternoon and just relax in the sunshine. We also talked with my neighbor who has like a lot of animals, and she also makes her own honey. So she showed us how like she showed us how the honey is made and the bees and the process, and it was really cool to see. So that was really exciting. We also had a wonderful dinner with my family, and we had a fire outside, which was nice, but it's like not even 9 p.m. and I'm tired, like really tired. So I'm going to wrap this up and start working on the vlog so I can upload it. But I want to talk about what I've been reading today. I did manage to read 200 pages of Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I am really enjoying this. This, as of now, is kind of like a 4.5 out of 5. It's not to the level of like thrilling that The Guest List was for me by Lucy Foley, so that's why it's not like a 5-star read, but I adore the writing. I like the main character that we follow and the story within the book. It's called House of Horrors. I really like the chapters that are that because it alternates between the House of Horror chapters and the chapters where we follow Maggie, our main character, and as she unfolds kind of like the mysteries and what's happening and what was real in the House of Horror books and what wasn't. She's a skeptic, she doesn't actually believe in ghosts, so there's all that discussion, and it's really fun so far. I think the only reason I'm not like 1000% hooked is because we're not like in the peak of the action yet. It's a lot of setup, and like the house is kind of talked about as a character, so it's setting up the house and that kind of thing. But once crap really hits the fan more than it is now, maybe I'll change my mind and give it 5 stars. But it's like a slow build, and I feel like the ending is going to be truly epic. There's been some stuff happening in here, especially in the book portion of the book, that were really interesting and kind of scary. Like, I've been scared sometimes in this book. I'm really happy I didn't read it like last night, late into the night, because I probably wouldn't have been able to sleep as well. So it's really fun. I highly recommend it as of now. Like, it's a great thriller, and I definitely love Riley Sager, and I'm happy to have 2 of his books. I have Final Girls on my Kindle and Lock Every Door as a physical copy. So this is a first for me, but I'm really loving it. And while I played a tiny bit of Animal Crossing, I did start a reread via audiobook. I'm listening to Listen to Your Heart by Casey West, which is one of my all-time favorite books, and I just love it so much, so I thought, why not reread it? It feels like such a summary book, and I reread it at least once a year. So I'm listening to that on audio for the first time, and it's great. I love the narrator of that one, and it just feels light and fluffy in contrast to this that's a little bit more horror thrillery. So yeah, that's my reading. I'm on chapter 9 of that audiobook, so I'm not that far along, but I'm listening at like 2 times speed, so I should be finished in like 4 hours, which isn't bad at all. So that's pretty much all I have for this week's vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you very soon with another video.